Also tonight, a community mourning a popular restaurateur who was killed in a traffic accident in Texas earlier this week. Adam Bouvet, he is the co-owner of The Mill in Murrieta. He died last Friday in Texas after he and his family were hit by a car while walking.
Friends say that Adam took the brunt of that impact just to try to save his wife and daughter. Our Sarah Welch is live in Murrieta with more. Hi, Sarah.
Rick and Karina, it's incredible to see this community coming together in the face of this sudden loss. You know, customers that are coming in and out of the mill this evening are describing Adam as kind, funny, and a man with a big heart. A man who died a hero. It's another busy afternoon at one of Old Town Murrieta's favorite eateries, but without the man known as the face of the Old Mill restaurant.
You walk in the mill and you just expect him to still be there.
Adam Bouvet was a partner at the mill. It was a second home to him and his family. And his sudden death has broken hearts throughout this tight-knit community.
Huge hole in my heart, but not only my heart, but the communities and the family and everyone that he knew and loved. And
Adam was tragically killed in Dallas last week. He was returning from lunch with his wife Tracy and kids when an out-of-control vehicle jumped a curb. In those seconds, Adam shoved his wife out of the way.
We have no doubt, and Tracy's 100% sure that Adam saved her life. We believe he pushed her out of the way and took the brunt of the force of the vehicle that hit him. He died a hero, there is no doubt. He was a hero before in this community.
And the community is pouring their love back. Other restaurants like Which Wich are fundraising. Yesterday and today, 100% of the proceeds are going to Adam's family.
He was a pillar of the community, so for us, there was no question that we wouldn't help him out.
You know, if somebody was in need, he would give back.
And those who knew Adam won't forget his generosity and love for his wife and family, and of course, the Old Mill restaurant, where Adam will always be in their hearts.
That's the legacy that he's going to leave behind, is just being a special person, an absolutely special and phenomenal individual.
And there are orange ribbons tied all over the parking lot in honor of Adam. He was a huge Giants fan. For a link to that GoFundMe, you can find it at KTLA.com. In Murrieta, Sarah Welch, KTLA 5 News.